G'day guys, what's cracking? It's your boy 2Aussie here again. Now, I gotta tell you, I'm not very super impressed with all these petrol prices and everything going up at the moment. It's getting a bit outrageous. So I've decided, guys, I'm gonna spend this week scabbing out. I'm gonna go and get the best deals around that I can. And sorry for those people who say support your local, but even that's getting hard to do. That's the way it's going at the moment. But with that being said, we're going in to visit the Colonel again. We're going to get his $4.95 fill-up original recipe box. Now, this is going to be the first one, and a sweet little deal for $4.95. There's quite a bit in the box. We're going to make it even better because I filled out my little survey here to get a free drink and regular chips. So for $4.95, I'm going to get a heap of stuff. So the first one is really going to be a doozy. This one doesn't come with a drink. If you wanted to get a drink and you didn't have this voucher thing I'm going to use, or the survey, extra $1.50 I guess these days. That's not too bad considering their drinks are about double that if you just buy them on their own. So with the fill-up box, if you need a little beveragino, you can get that as well for $1.50 on top of the $4.95. So guys, I'm going to stop jabbering on. I'm going to get in there, grab this stuff, and I'll circle back to you with the goods, and then we will talk. Come with.
Welcome to KFC. We'll be with you in a moment. Hi, how can I help you?
Oh, would I be able to get your new $4.95 fill-up box?
Yeah, no worries. Were you interested in adding on a regular drink today for $1.50?
No, but what I was going to say is I've got one of those voucher things, a survey thing.
The free chips and drinks?
Yeah, can I use that as well?
Yeah, no worries. You'll just need to show the receipt at the window and then we'll put it through for you.
No problem.
What drink were you after?
I'll get a Mountain Dew, thanks.
No worries. Was that everything?
That's it, thank you.
Drive through. $4.95. There you are.
Thanks for that.
Extra chips are in there.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
See you later. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? We've got the $4.95 fill up and drink and extra regular chips. Alright, let's get down and dirty. Or should I say down and greasy, because it's probably is going to get a little bit greasy. And very, very cheesy, even though there's no cheese involved. You know how cheesy I am, guys. So here it is. We got the goods. Now, before I show you this, we got another one of these receipts. Now, I have to use this on another one. I'm going to get a beveragino and regular chips again, because there's another thing on the KFC, and it's an app-only deal. This one isn't an app. It's $4.95. Till 4 p.m. for a limited time. You know how these things go. But there's another one on there that came up as well today. We're going to get that sometime during the week because it's another Totally Eats Wild deal. There's no drink involved, so we'll use that again. I'll fill out that survey. Now remember, the regular chips are in here as well, so not everything is the $4.95 deal. There's our chips. You got to have it sip. And more chips in there. We got a tender. We should have a piece of original recipe, potato and gravy, and very squashed, well, not too squashed, I thought it was going to be worse, a nice little dinner roll. Love me little dinner rolls. So we got chips galore. The seasoning's actually pretty good, so at least it's not too salty. Let's whack it all on the prison tray. Yes, that's right, folks, we got the prison tray, because I reckon we'd have enough in this box meal and with the extras to whack it on the tray. So let's do it. So what I'm going to do first is whack the meal, the $4.95 fill up on the tray, so you can see what we got for $4.95. Then we'll whack the rest on, all the free stuff. Now the tender, yeah, not the best, but really can't complain at this price, $4.95 for this lot. So guys, that's actually was the chips. I knew they were in there somewhere. So we got the tips, whack them on there. I'm going to use the biggest container because we'll whack all the chips there. We'll put the regular one there as well. That's a portion of chips. Got a little escapee in the box. No one's getting away today. That's your $4.95 fill up. Original recipe. Let's add the free stuff. Now remember, this was free. Let's have a broken chip. So we've got some more chips. Oh, a couple in the box. Now that's a heap of chips, but we'll dunk them in the gravy. That ain't a biggie. Give it some delicioso flavour. And we got our little Mountain Dew. So the Mountain Dew, or regular drink, and that extra lot of chips were free from doing the survey. Now, like I said, I'm going to do the survey again for another thing, which we will be doing sometime this week, but probably not next. So guys, I reckon it's time to tuck in. Now I can't lie, and I definitely can't lie because you can see it. That's a heap of chips. I know I bagged the KFC chips, but you know what? For free and in a little meal like this, I don't mind because they're not disgusting. I just bag them because I just feel like they're down the bottom of the fast food chips. But good seasoning today. And we can dunk them in the gravy. Now, this little sucker, not the biggest tender you've ever seen. I reckon we'll whack him. First of all, open some potato and gravy. Piping hot, you'll love to feel it. And I will love to taste it. I love their potato and gravy. Let's open this up. I know we've done all this before, but if you've done it before and it worked, why not do it again? It is a good size for that. I'll give it that much. Instead of, actually, let's whack a few chips on. Because we've got plenty. It's not like we're scabbing out on the chips today. So guys, all this for $4.95. Now remember, the $4.95 fill up doesn't include all this. If you want a beveragino on top of the $4.95 thing and you don't have one of these vouchers, $1.50, which isn't too bad considering they've gone up to about $3.10 or something like that if you buy them just on their own from KFC. Let's have a little Dunkaroonie and whack it in our gob. Oh yeah, looking totally eats well. This really is the goods. I know I say a lot, it doesn't get much better than this, but today it's exquisite. I think I'll stop doing that because I'm getting potato and gravy everywhere. All over me laughing gear. So let's pour our little drinky poo. I always like it when I go to KFC and I can get a Mountain Dew. Nice little change. So let's crack it open and quench this bloke-sized thirst, because I am getting one. It's actually quite warm today considering it's autumn, or the start of autumn, so you'll love to see it because we haven't had much of a summer. I'm getting a late summer hopefully. Ghibli. Nice and refreshing. So, like I said, well, you can see it. Heaps of chips. We're just going to dunk them. I won't even bother getting the spoon out. We got the spoon there with all the bits and bobs, but I'm going to dunk all the chips in it. It's one way to get through them. And now for our little piece of chicken. Not a bad piece. We didn't get the chicken leg piece. I guess I could have asked for it because I was at the speaker, but you know what? As long as it tastes good, we've got good value, great tasting food today, all for $4.95. Now guys, if you have one of those vouchers, fill it out, do this, you'll end up full as a goog for $4.95. A little fill up a meal on its own, it does fill you up, but if you want a bit extra and a little drinky poo and you got one of them, that's the way to do it. So like I said, all week we're going to be doing, I mean, today's Tuesday, we can call it Tight Ass Tuesday, but I'm going to go around and get the best deals, the best value. And then when we spend the whole week, or maybe even a bit longer, depending on what other deals come up, we might go and do something a bit outrageous. You never know, because we've had lots of savings this week, and maybe longer. Let's try this chicken. Chicken's totally on point, cooked to perfection. Look at that. It's a decent piece. We've done all right here today. Now, guys, with all that being said, you know I'm going to give this for value. Even without the freebies, it's getting an It's Lit. I'm loving it. I'm giving it 5 stars out of 5. Not a bad little fill-up meal. And with the extras, of course, you can't go wrong. Of course, it's going to get us still a 5. 5 stars out of 5 for value. And for taste, good thing they are, because I've got a heap of chips to eat today. But they're actually, I wouldn't say on point, but they're better than some KFC chips I've had. And everything else tastes phantasmagorical. This piece is a juicy little succulent winner. So for that reason, I'm going to give it all 4 3/4 stars out of 5 for taste on a total winner today. Just can't go wrong with KFC most of the time. I won't bore you while I eat the rest of this stuff, guys. But get in, grab your $4.95, fill up. Get as cheap a meals as you can at the moment, because we all know that we got to really get some savings at the moment. And the other thing about coming and doing these things, these cheap deals, I'm spending less on petrol. And petrol is a big factor at the moment. Unbelievable. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Stay fresh. I'm McLovin' it.